The overlay she did. He or she did. I don't know if it's a... I assume it's a she, because their name is Flora.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave her $100? She asked for less. Honestly, she deserves all the monies.
Yeah, 100%.
Give her all the monies. I mean, I'm not paying $100 for just an overlay, but I would totally pay $100 for a chibi, a logo, an overlay, and like a background for an offline stream. $100 for that? Actually, that's probably too. That's a lot. That's a huge amount. 150, 175. I think that would be fair. I don't know how art pricing works, man.
Well, like, so I mean, as nerdy as this sounds, the reason I've looked into this kind of stuff before is to kind of want to get portraits of characters from some D&D campaigns that I've run or been part of, and
nerd.
But like this. I'm probably gonna take a look at this for that, if nothing else.
If nothing else, he says. Alright, going into this game here, I got this all wrong here.
So yeah, client crashed, I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
It crashed when it was like in the 3 minutes part. And I didn't really realize that because it just kind of like froze.
Gotcha. All right, so what am I looking at here?
Connection timeout. No, please.
I've got a Twitch with a Doran's Blade and Smite. Is he mid lane? Wait, no. What's going on? What am I looking at? I got a Tarek with Smite, so he's jungling. I think it's a Twitch top lane with Smite.
What are they?
No, it's a Diana top. Okay, they switched. Okay, there we go. Diana top to go against the Malphite, Twitch mid lane to go against this Vigar. Alright, so let's see what we end up with here. Akonamo helping out in the jungle so Miso XD can clear just fine on this jungle Tarek. Hopefully he can get some shine ganks in. Get some kill monies. Kurt Leet 1v1 top lane against Red Sox. Red Sox actually taking that Q first. I honestly prefer the E, but that's just me. Just feel like if I'm going to be trading, I also want to be pushing the wave.
Oh, Malphite? Yeah. I don't know. I was always... I mean, unless I was against someone who can kite me or is ranged, I would max E first.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's just because it's got additional value, right? It does the damage, and then it lowers their damage. It's just the thing
like, I mean, even when they were ranged, a lot of times I wouldn't level up Q just because it's a utility spell to me. It's not there for damage.
Yeah,
it costs way too much.
Ooh, good hook on the bottom lane. Once again, La Pena de Muerte strutting his stuff there. Trapped in Life Ignited. Flash forward. Good volley. Picks up the kill. Hound Archon not afraid to go fully aggressive there to pick up that last hit. Alright, so top lane, once again, just some last hitting here. Kurt Leet getting some good crescent strikes down onto Red Sox Maniac, but neither of these top laners are too worried at all. They both have TP. They both are sitting on a decent amount of health. And with no kill pressure, there's no Dunk Prophecy dives here, because there's a lack of Ignite. Hook goes through, it hits a minion. And let's check up on... I'm curious how Miso XD is doing on this jungle Tarek. He has not been back to base yet. He's cleared pretty much the entire bottom side of his own jungle. And he's doing a decent job on these
I mean, he's
chickens.
ahead of Warwick in farm right now.
Man, it's crazy good.
I mean, Warwick, to be fair, Warwick's not the quickest clear, but...
And Warwick did counter jungle as red. So there's that, too.
But still, Tarek's cleaning up some camps.
For sure. Ooh, hook down to the bottom side. Economo gets in onto Hound Archon. Go, Trapped in Life! What are you waiting for? Lepene de Muerte is not going to kill you by himself. Could have been so much more pressure than that. Alright, another hook comes through, this time on Lepene de Muerte. Flame Chompers come out. Hound Archon now under pressure. Gets taken down low, steps on the Chomper. He needs to step much. Lead this guy. Get in there. Trapped in Life lands the zap, but now he's too close to turret to finish off the kill. Had he stepped forward with that speed boost, he could have gotten in a bunch more auto attacks than that.
I still don't know if the kill would have happened.
It's
but
true. Ooh, huge damage going through on Dark Crimson Blade from So Flame No Fame. DCB needs to start considering heading to base. He looks like he wants to bait an under turret fight, but he's super low. If he just takes,
you don't want this DCB.
yeah, top lane.
Like, we just talked about this.
Oh,
How
no.
you get low and stick around for the farm. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
It's never worth it.
Red Sox Maniac almost goes deep and dies to Kurt Leet. Both flashes have been burned. Kurt Leet not able to really approach this minion wave for fear of death. Mid lane, Schnuggin shows up with the swag. Warwick gank, walks in, auto attacks, red buff applied. So Flame No Fame flashes wall to get away and turns invisible. Kurt Leet healing up a decent amount in that top lane. Has he been... How did he get that? Oh, I guess he based once.
He's been chugging.
Yeah, he based once where Malphite didn't have to, and therefore Red Sox has just gotten an enormous farm lead. He's going to be able to go back. Oh no, he's going full AP. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ooh, good hook on Trapped in Life. Flay backwards. Trapped ignited once again. Is this deja vu? Trapped in Life will go down to the ignite. Lepene de Muerte able to pick up that kill that really they wouldn't have gotten without that.
I mean, he does like that ignite, and it's been working out for him the past 2 days.
Yeah, I mean it pays
Two
off.
games.
It seems to pay off fairly well. Just because the CC that he's getting down on his target, if he's landing his hooks as he's supposed to be anyway, negates their damage, to begin with, and then the ignite just snowballs the lane.
Also, meanwhile, Red Sox picking up a kill on Diana.
Hey, my spectator didn't go up there. So Flame No Fame.
Direct to camera doesn't even care.
Yeah, it doesn't. So Flame No Fame. Mid lane, good stun. Flash Dazzle from Tarek. DCB taken very low. Will the dot be enough? It will. Another beautiful hook from Lepene de Muerte. This time Hound Archon getting exhausted up. Split damage though. Trapped in Life on Lepene. Hound Archon on, or Economo on Hound Archon, and because of that, Economo actually gets taken fairly low. Had they both just focused down a single target, it would have been an easy kill pickup, but they couldn't agree on a target.
But something I want to talk about is this Twitch versus Vigor lane. I mean, in what world would you have ever thought that would happen? But, that being said, Twitch is doing a very good job taking advantage of Vigor's weak early game as an AD champion.
Yeah, this is actually something that I tried against the old Kassadin, but mid lane looks like Schnuggin's getting the jump onto Trapped in Life. Trapped looks like he's probably going to go down again. That slow passive keeps him in place, and the movement speed bonus from Warwick passive as well does too much work. So Flame No Fame, I don't know if you want this, friend. I don't know. Oh, he's already chunked down. Slow lands. It looks like he hasn't been maxing that E at all as it hits like a wet noodle. And he chunks for a bit, but doesn't pick up the kill.
Yeah, he is all about that Q. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why I never liked AP Malphite, because the Q is such a big part of the build, and I don't like maxing it. I don't like it as a... I like the utility it brings, I don't really care about the damage.
Yeah. Ooh, Schnuggin's going 1-1 against Economo, trying to stop him from killing this pink ward. It will work. Schnuggins doesn't take the lantern, instead walks up manually. Lepene de Muerte just gets another hook, doesn't care at all.
Tarek with the heals, though.
Yep, it looks like he's going to be able to hook towards the tower, though. DCB just doesn't have enough AP stacked up. Kurt Leak goes in on Red Sox Maniac, gets chunked out, though. Good auto attack slow. Can he get enough damage to pick up this kill? No, he cannot. Saving his ulti to get the final burst when he really needs it here. So Red Sox is looking for more Q poke before he presses the R button.
So that's what I'm saying. Diana is not... Malphite versus Diana is not a good matchup for Diana. So much about her is the burst, which gets countered by Malphite passive, and then the DPS that comes from her attack speed passive, which is being countered by his E. Meanwhile, I do apologize. Twitch picking up Schnookums.
Yeah, for sure. And that third strike passive that Diana has is... It's actually an enormous amount of the damage she puts out, and if she can't get to it, it's just a gigantic detriment.
But I suspect we are about to see a kill on Red Sox here.
Yeah, Miso XD comes in, good stun on him. Can he actually ulti out? I guess didn't have the mana. It just gets taken out.
Shouldn't be using those Qs.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I'd be so salty about this.
Yeah, I mean, is it because there's a champion being used in a way that they weren't intended during the design process? Arrow misses on the bottom lane. Flash out from Hound Archon. I'm not sure if that was really needed.
I think just Malphite in general gets me salty because I miss him. I miss my build.
Yeah. Ooh, hook trade goes through. La Pena de Muerte not able to land the hook, but the hook land. Ooh, good ulti from Red Sox. Exhaust goes down too late, and the damage has been done. Ulti from Trapped in Life goes through. He can't pick up the kill on La Pena de Muerte. Now, ooh, good hook there on Miso XD. No mana for Flay. Curtly gets into the middle of the team, but the flash out from La Pena is perfectly timed to save his life, and no one goes down.
Kurth flashing away from everyone. Why?
Why did he flash out?
The triple. Oh, it burns.
Was that not... Why did... Was that not free money?
It was free money. In the bank, actually.
I'm very confused.
I have no idea. I'm just flabbergasted and sad.
Ooh, mid lane. Curtly is going for another kill on Dark Crimson Blade. Ulti popped by Soulflame No Fame. He doesn't get Warwick ulted under the tower? What? Alright, so now he gets Warwick ulted. And he will go down.
It was for the assist. Gotta get the Malphite the assist.
Yeah, there it is. Just sharing the gold.
Yeah.
It's getting later in the night. Maybe people's reaction times are getting a little bit slower. If it were me, I'd be waiting for him to step into turret range. Alright, Red Sox heading back up to the top lane. He's going to encounter a pink ward in that tri-brush, walk by it, place a ward of his own so the enemy knows that it's warded, and then clear out that pink.
Kurth looking to maybe do something here. I don't know how much he wants this fight with how low mana he is.
He should want that fight 0%. At the same time, here comes, once again, Miso XD walking into the fight. Good ulti comes through. Can he get another stun down? Didn't get enough auto attacks there to lower the cooldown of the stun. He needed to make sure he went stun, auto, shatter, stun, auto, ulti, auto, shatter, auto, and then his stun would have been up after probably 2 seconds so they could clean the kill. Cooldown reduction passive OP. Ulti comes out from Hound Archon, actually hits a Konomo, knocked up by the depth charge from Nautilus so they can get the disengage there. Top lane, bottom lane, it looks like Hound Archon and La Pena de Muerte already have this turret down to half health. With all the pressure they've been putting up, huge farm lead for Hound Archon and La Pena de Muerte.
Yeah, La Pena de Muerte just strutting his stuff in this bot lane. Forget about Sheriff. It was all La Pena.
Ooh, good ulti up in the top lane. allows Red Sox to pick up the kill on Kurt Leet. Miso XD shows to the bottom lane. Hook actually lands. Will they go for it? Can't quite find it. I would have gone in for that. I would have just gone in for the flay. I would have taken that hook. I would have probably died for it and then called Worf. Oh man. Bottom lane turret is down. That opens up this dragon as a potential next objective. Now that bottom doesn't have to be too concerned about catching that wave as quickly as before. Red team definitely does have ward coverage on it though, so they will know exactly when they start doing it. Mid lane actually looking to group on it. Schnuggin's already in the area, gets stunned up by Miso XD. La Pena de Muerte hooked back, good flay to disengage. Looks like he's gonna get exhausted here. Throws down the lantern for just a shield. Doesn't have the flash to actually cross over the wall. Jinx Rocket misses. Fully decorative.
But darn, did it look good.
Oh yeah. Economo once again finds another hook in this fight. Miso XD with the stun. Red Sox not in a position to really throw out his ulti as it's not off cooldown yet. And now Red Team's in full control of the front of the dragon.
And they will get it, barring some miracle steal right now.
Yeah.
Along with the huge amount of pressure that Diana put top, not having to go down and fight with her team.
Yeah. I also like this Diana's build a lot, going for that first item of Abyssal to try to have some resilience against not only the AP Malphite, but do a little something against Dark Crimson Blade. The fact that it's got AP on it kind of cancels out the fact that it's got a magic resist, but good gank coming in from Schnuggin's combined with Hound Archon and Dark Crimson Blade to pick up that kill on Twitch. Blue team might be in a position to knock over this mid lane turret.
Well, I mean, to be fair for Diana, you're going to build AP. You have to.
Yeah.
That is the best item you can get in this situation. Get by that, by Zhonya's, not only huge damage threat, you're actually fairly tanky with that shield.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why she was so considered so strong for the longest time. But because she was able to do so much damage while being not an unfocusable target.
Yeah, and I remember they actually nerfed that shield like twice, maybe?
They nerfed it. That was one of those things that just kept on popping up.
Yeah.
I mean, there were two, like, really super well, one was a change, and then one was a major nerf.
Yeah.
But, like, they have been touching that constantly. Though I think the only reason they haven't lately is because Diana's not that popular.
Yeah. The thing that always got me was the shield refresh. Like, it's like, come on, does it need to come back? It's the same thing with the Yasuo ulti shield refresh. It's like, alright, I worked really hard to get him as low as he was. Don't give him a bonus 250, 300 health. Come on. But she's not as much of a problem as she was in the past. In the past, she was ridiculous.
I don't even think it's necessarily the champion's gone worse. It's just a lot of the meta's kind of changed with how she's just super all in, and you need that extra damage from your mid lane, and you can't afford to lose it in a all in situation.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mid lane turret finally goes down for blue team, and ping's going on to the next inner mid lane tower, so they're looking to really force this thing in.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Twitch was doing towards top lane.
Yeah,
I mean, there was nothing there.
Yeah, 100%. Nothing there to be had. Hook lands on La Pena de Muerte. He doesn't really care that much. Top side of the map, though, Dark Crimson Blade versus Kurt Lee. Gets to use 100% of his barrier, though, so that's pretty cool.
Ulti not doing too much. That max resist definitely doing work for Diana.
Oh yeah, and the fact that she's able to get in range of the magic resist shred since she's melee, basically a core item for Diana anyway, and it's nice that he was able to finish that up nice and early in the game. Alright, so blue team sitting pretty comfortably at a 6k gold lead, but I honestly don't notice it as much as I probably should. which means that I don't think that blue team is being nearly ruthless enough with their lead. They can probably go for some more risky plays, get some dives in, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a Malphite, Ashe, and Warwick. That just, I mean, can you think of more engaged than that?
Yeah, I mean, and some of the most easy to land, cleanest engage, too.
Mm-hmm. Just go down mid, send Ashe arrow, follow up with Malfold, use Warwick ult to clean up whoever's left.
And then, there's just not enough
Profit.
DPS to... Yeah, exactly. they honestly don't have the peel on their comp in terms of red team to stop a five-man hard engage like that. Especially with the utility of the baby cage coming out of Dark Crimson Blade. You cannot shrug off that AoE stun. It's just too good.
Purple team really kind of losing their opportunity to push down mid while blue team was scared to the 4 wins. And now, I mean, now they just need to back off.
Yeah, Twitch once again up in the top lane was looking to stop the Dark Crimson Blade split push. Curtly goes in on Hound Archon. Hound Archon actually might go down to Miso XD. That burst was significant coming out of the Taric. But he will not have just enough to take out Hound, and he'll get taken out in the end. Twitch once again caught with his pants down up in the top side of the map, and Malphite and Warwick still sitting on their ultis. Please use them. Use them on this Jinx right here. She will die. She will die in that. If you press those 2 buttons, if you both press R, you will get a kill. Okay, or we can. Okay, we're going in for So Flame, No Fame. He does not go down, and yeah, there we go. We used the ulti. The resets though. Trapped in Life is going huge. Probably, I can see them going for the Twitch, but the Jinx is the easier target.
Nautilus, low health, allowing this Warwick to escape from Diana.
It's just like, you want to go fast?
That was one of the most frustrating interactions in the game.
It's like, please walk away from this, Warwick.
Stop chasing him.
Yeah.
Please stop chasing him.
Stop chasing him.
He's gonna get away!
He's leaving! Diana! Alright, bottom lane though. La Pena de Muerte wins the 1v... I'm calling it a win anyway. Wins the 1v2 against Economo there.
But this is going to be enough pressure for Purple Team to push back and get that turret.
Alright, let's check this gold again. Still sitting...
And the Ashe miss.
Fully... What was that Ashe arrow going to do? I don't even know why it was thrown out in the first place.
It was thrown out so they would not have it for this fight right here.
Oh, okay. I must be misinterpreting how an Ashe arrow is supposed to be used. Because, I mean, even if it landed in mid lane, it wasn't really going to stop them from taking that turret. They were still going to auto-attack it down.
And Vigor was definitely not close enough to follow up.
Right. Alright, so Malphite positioned up in the top lane. He's got his teleport off cooldown, so he's going to be looking to join these fights after they start. But honestly, no reason for the split. Doesn't need to happen. He's got Luden's Echo and a Merlin Omicron. He will one-shot a carry. Just needs to go in.
Jinx, just kill Jinx.
Just kill Jinx. Take the free 4v5. In fact, because you will pretty much instantly kill Jinx, just throw the rest of your stuff on Twitch. You'll win.
Oninoken with a good point. You miss all the shots you don't take.
There it is.
Yep, got it. Figured out the mentality of the weak player.
Uh-oh. Looks like red team is going for the
suspect.
The riskiest Baron call on the face of the earth. Ulti thrown out by Red Sox Manic will take out Twitch in the tail end of the fight, but Baron is still spitting on fools. Red Sox in the middle of the battle. Miso XD has not gotten taken out quite yet, but will go out here. Trapped in Life finally shows up. Hound Archon meets him though, and it will slow him permanently. No, even through heal, there's no way you're getting away from that.
Nope. Not allowed. Can't escape. But yeah, unfortunately, Trapped in Life, is a little bit scared and backing off early in the fight. I'm not sure if they would have won anyways, but maybe another kill would have gone down.
Yeah, it was just too risky of a Baron call. There's a weird interaction with Baron, right? It's like, where's the enemy team? We don't see the enemy team. You have a 30-second window once the enemy team realizes that they haven't seen you in a while, or that they haven't seen you at all. I'm sorry, to take that Baron, and they exceeded that too much just getting there.
A very nice Dark Matter from DCB to pick up the kill. Trapped in Life, eating a hook, not going to matter though.
Ooh, Miso XD actually lands the stun here. He's got that Iceborne Gauntlet, but actually doesn't want to get locked down, gets locked down, and goes down immediately.
Why? Why was the actual arrow used?
I don't know, but don't worry about it, man. You miss 100% of the shots he don't take. That's just how it is.
Well, maybe it's used because she knows she won't miss.
There it is. He's locked down. Great. Easy target for my stun.
Yeah, Kurt's going for the DPS Diana build, not looking towards that burst.
Yeah.
That young Berserker creeps.
You're really looking for the auto attacks here against this Malphite.
I mean,
not sure if it's the
pretty
best
strong.
choice.
Grab that, grab Nasher's Tooth, grab a little bit more AP to back that up, maybe even a Wit's End. It's actually pretty good.
But the Malphite, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say maybe not in this situation.
Yeah, but in other situations, it's pretty... But I've definitely seen it. Honestly, that build path, that auto attack build path, is fantastic at split pushing as well. Diana was one of the picks they had in the LCS to counter against Zed split push, just because she's got basically the same amount of turret taking potential with that third strike hit. And she's resilient. I mean, she can get a Zillion's Hourglass and 1v1 a Zed fairly easily.
Yep. You're correct. I agree with you.
There it is. Stretch with the know-how, stretch with the knowledge.
So right now, Purple Team just trying to clear up as much as they can, get as much gold as they can do, try and catch up a little bit. Not sure what their next play is. I think really is mostly waiting for Blue Team to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Catch someone out with Miso and Twitch.
That or isolate someone with your Nautilus ulti. But Hound Archon actually taking out this Twitch who got a decent flank off, but got completely just destroyed by Warwick.
Just no hope with that combo.
Yeah, you can't, and that's what I was talking about before.
So much CC. You just Ash ult. What's the actual time on that?
I think it tops out at like 3 seconds at max range.
Up to 3.5.
Oh my goodness, dude.
What?
Yeah, at max
What?
at max stun, it's enormous. Oh, they found him.
Oh,
Currently, I don't know why you would even burn that flash. There's no way.
Just accept it.
Yeah, just let it happen.
But then you have that, and then you have a Warwick ulti that's going to be a suppress for 1.8. You're not getting out of that.
Yeah.
Like, lose all hope when you see those two on your screen.
Sucks and Lapinidu Muerte actually standing on a ward there. They finally find it. So flame, no fame. Are you joking? You are on a ward, friend. You can't hang out in these brush when the enemy's that far pushed up. It's okay, though. I probably might have done the same thing.
Yeah. And also, to be fair, Red Sox, yeah, he does damage, but he is so squishy.
Oh, super
like,
squishy.
2 auto attacks took out, a third of his health.
Yeah,
Maybe
Warwick
half.
goes in. Good Ashero and Trapped in Life on the back line. We'll take him out, though, and there's just too much CC going through here. Currently, third strike on Hound Archon. Can he clean? Can't quite find it. Baby Cage goes down, locked in with the Flay as well, and he decides to just auto-attack this Malphite. I mean, what else can he do?
Girth, second time to find that clean, just can't quite get it.
Uh-oh. So Flame... Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, the deepest of positioning. He gets Baby Cage 2-2. Call a lifeguard! Call a lifeguard! He's gone too deep. Oh my goodness.
Stop, you could have killed the PC.
By the time they realize where the bullet is coming from, it'll be too late. They've realized much sooner than I initially intended.
Oh, I keep on seeing this. It's like the hope.
I'm like, can he clean? Wait a minute. This might be worse than melee range. Retreat path range. If he had IE, maybe. But not with just the blade.
I can't get over it. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting too tired. Everything's hilarious right now.
Oh man.
Diana, not where she wants to be, accepting her fate fully.
No one wants to accept their fate fully. Maybe partially, but not fully.
She stopped immediately.
Uh-oh, So Flame No Fame. Ooh, I thought Malphite knew something, but he didn't quite find him. Ulti comes out and he gets zeroed out.
No,
There it is. There it is. Why split push when you can one-shot literally anyone at any point in time whenever you want?
Oh, Lupin de Muerte.
Ooh,
These hooks.
Yeah, these hooks are... He's missed maybe 3 this game.
What is this?
Ooh. Oh, jeez, it's just a massacre. It's a bloodbath here.
No mercy.
Now we're feeling the gold lead. This is what I was talking about.
We were feeling it before.
But no, remember when I talked about it? I was like, they had a 6k gold lead, but they weren't punishing with it. Now they're punishing with it. And it's grown because of the punish. It's now a 17k gold lead, which is pretty much insurmountable unless... Uh-oh. The flank again, hook to face, flayed backwards, stomped down. Schnuggins will live.
Just...
That face of the mountain, though. Schnuggins refuses to die.
Kurth. Oh, just... Oh. Ow. It's just...
Oh, man.
All ye who enter here abandon all hope.
Jeez.
You have met the CCT.
That's, if you want to start a fight, that's probably the comp to do it.
Yep.
Get a Malphite, get an Ashe, get a Warwick, go. What's that? They're counter-engaging? Throw down the baby cage, throw down the box. Not at the same spot, though. 2 separate spots, so you have this giant wall of CCs.
Yeah, that game was that game was unfortunately not too close.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I will say though, I think the Tarek jungle did quite well.
They actually did some decent work there. Got some good ganks off. He actually had some decent burst damage when he showed up top lane against that Malphite, and I actually quite liked it.
I mean, I'll be frank, I don't really think Purple Team did anything wrong. They did well in their lanes for the most part, with the exception of maybe Jinx and Economo. Like, they fought well, but just unfortunately just fell behind in gold from behind that Ashe. But after that, it was just pure team comp.
Yeah, what happened in that bottom lane was that La Pena de Muerte landed some super key grabs early in the game, and it just snowballed. And there wasn't that... I mean, yeah, they could have positioned a bit better to not get hooked, but he landed like 3 or 4 of them that resulted in kills, like, fairly early on, and it's very hard to come back from that.
Mm-hmm. The rest of the map did pretty well. It just... Oh my goodness, the CC and the damage was just way too much to handle.
Yeah, enormous damage coming out there, but that is going to be it for us tonight, guys. Thank you for joining us. We actually maintained a very nice viewer count, sitting on a lovely 30 viewers to close out the night, even though you all know full well that was the last game. Thank you once again for showing up. If you'd like to catch more of these sick casted 5v5 games by us scrubs, then you can come back Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be doing these. We typically like to slip in 3, 4, maybe 5 games, depending on how saucy we're feeling. Tonight we're not feeling too saucy, so we're just going to do the 3. And you can also catch your replays, which can be posted on our YouTube channel, or should be posted on our YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. You can also catch the replays here, of course, at our highlights page. I'll have those all cut up and posted by mid-afternoon the following day. Also, other than that, go follow twitch.tv/LOLinthefamily. That is Oninokin's channel. He is starting with his son, and I've watched about 2 minutes of one video. It's hilarious. Love it. Great content. It's fantastic. I'll toss the link in the chat one more time, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream down. As for your MVP for game number 3, I don't know. Oh, wait, what am I saying? La Pena de Muerte, he crushed it.
Yeah, man.
He absolutely tore it up. Really snowballing that bottom lane allowed the rest of the map. Yes, they were successful already, but it was really the fulcrum on which their team could rotate. So a fantastic play by him, getting that bottom lane rolling. And honestly, he had to have an 80% hook hit ratio, and that's just painful to deal with. Other than that, Rockman did big damage. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.